Hello, hello. Happy Sunday, everyone. If you're tuning in for the very first time, my name is Kim Dent. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I've been a demonstrator for 22 years. I live in Maryland Heights, Missouri, which is in St. Louis County. And I love teaching stampers and crafters how to make quick and easy and adorable greeting cards. If you found me on my YouTube channel, Stamping with Kim Dent, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload a video. Hello, hello everyone. I have two really sweet cards that I'm going to demonstrate for you tonight. But I'm also going to show you the cards that we made in my classes, my stamp classes. I hold stamp classes every month in Maryland Heights at our church, Zion Lutheran Church. It's located at 12075 Dorset Road in Maryland Heights. We are right off of Highway 270. So if you're interested, if you would like to join me, my next monthly classes are Friday, November 17th and Saturday, November 18th. On Friday nights, the classes begin at 6 p.m. and they go till about 9 p.m. On Saturday, we start at 9 a.m. and they go to about noon. And then the afternoon class starts at 1 and it goes till about 4, give or take about 15 minutes. The first time you come to my stamp classes, you're absolutely free. You just want to let me know, contact me either through Facebook or YouTube comments. I'm always checking my comments on YouTube. If you would like to join my classes, and I would love to have you. We're always looking for new crafters and stampers to join, whether you are a beginner stamper or you've been stamping for many, many years. My stamp classes are for you. We stamp 5 cards. And you stay at the same table when you're stamping. You stamp with the same group of stampers the entire stamp class. And then my card kits are in containers and they're cut and neatly organized. All you do is stamp and assemble, and you go home with 5 adorable greeting cards. So I'd love to have you. Contact me if you're interested. Hello, 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 everyone. Yes, if you've watched on Facebook, we are just still riding that grandma, grandpa wave. It has just been wonderful. So we spent a couple hours with Kelly and Mike and baby Vera Kimberly yesterday evening and took them pizza. So it just every day we look forward to pictures and look forward to the next time that we get to be with her. And for all of you grandmas who have been telling me how wonderful it is, I get what you're saying now because we are just overjoyed. I'm going to get choked up. So anyway, Vera Kimberly is doing well. So thanks for all of you who have asked and for all of you who have sent cards and gifts to me. Oh my goodness, we are just so touched. So thank you, thank you. All right. Let me see. I'm going to sync my laptop and hope that it goes smoothly. If you've been watching the past couple of weeks, whether live or on replay, you know that I have been having difficulties with the internet. Oh, looks like I'm good right now, at least for right now. All right. Holding my breath and crossing my fingers and my toes. All right. I'm going to slide this over just a little bit and then I'm going to flip my camera around. So hold on just a moment. Hi, Patty. Hi, Vicky. Who else said? Jan, yay, you made it. Hi, Denise. Hello, hello. I know there's a couple. Oh, that helps if I do that. You don't want to look at my ceiling all night. Hi, Deb. I saw her go by. So if you are, first of all, thank you to all of you who took advantage of the free shipping offer this past week. I know so many of you who placed orders, so thank you, thank you, thank you for doing that. If you're placing an order anytime soon, and your order is $149.99 or less, please use this code. This is where you can shop with me. kimdent.stampinup.net. You can find out more about me. You can shop with me there. You can see if you don't have a demonstrator and you would like one, you can shop with me there. Also, you can view the annual catalog as well as the mini catalog there. But if you would like one, I'm more than happy. If you don't have a demonstrator, I would be happy to pop both of those in the mail for you. Just let me know. Leave a comment. Hello, Valerie. I hope you're feeling better. If your order is $150 or more, don't use this code because I want you to get the Stampin' Rewards. So don't use this if you've got a big order going in. All right. I want to first show you the 5 cards that we made in stamp class this weekend. We had this one. This is from a stamp set called Year to Celebrate. This is actually going to be the card that I demonstrate for all of you. Isn't it fun? And then I'll tell you a little bit about the DSP when we get going here. But isn't that fun? That cute little horn and these pretty little pearls that are with it. All right, this is one of the Christmas cards. Isn't this sweet? This is, I think, one of my new favorite embossing folders, at least for winter and Christmas. This is called Snow Fall Sky, and it's got little bitty dots, but also these sweet, teeny tiny little snowflakes. This is in the mini catalog, along with these, the mama bear and the baby bear. They are from the mini catalog. As well as the folder. These are from Berry Cute, as well as Merry Christmas. The deckled circles, these are cut out with dies. That's in the mini catalog as well. And then some sweet little rhinestone, just to add some bling. This one I loved making it for all of you last week. The only thing I think I added on this one, I added these sequins. So instead of having, let's see, what are they called? The adhesive back natural sequins, I added the gold sequins to this one. And then this is with one of my favorite Christmas sets. It is retired, but Wishing You a Christmas of Smiles and Love that will last all year. That's from a fantastic retired Christmas set, but I just had to pull it out. So this is a Joy Fold card. If you're joining me for the first time, I demonstrated it. If you'd like to know how to make it, just go back to last week's video and you can watch me make it. It's really quick and easy. This one, isn't this pretty? This is with the stamp set, and the DSP that is from, it's called Modern Garden. And, oh, the paper, if you love florals, girls, it's such a cool pack of paper. It's a 6x6 pack. And then this oval. This is a new punch that we have. It's called the Modern Oval Punch. And the colors that I used on this, the card base is Lost Lagoon, Pool Party, and Pretty Peacock. And I pulled the colors. I always like to say, you know, I can't come up with these color combinations by myself. I always pull the colors, usually from DSP. And then the flower is Fussy Cut. And it is stamped with Sweet Sorbet and a little bit of Poppy Parade. And then Lost Lagoon, Pretty Peacock, and Pool Party. So, and then this is one of the, this is an online, I think it's called the 3D, it's the polka dots, these little flowers, and then like a hashtag looking kind of sketchy, not sketchy in a bad way, but sketchy. And there's a 3-pack. They're online only. So, and more pretty pearls. And then the last one, this one I'm also going to demonstrate, but I'm going to kick it up a little notch. This is done with the Heartfelt Hexagon, which came out for us in celebration of World Card Making Day. And then I use the Painted Texture Embossing folder. And then this is from, also, these are online. I'll show you when I make it for you. This is from Delightful Florals, and it coordinates with Translucent Floral. It's a stamp set that is in the mini catalog right now. and some glossy dots. So those are the cards. The first one I'm going to make for you, I'm going to adjust my camera just a little bit. The first one that I'm going to make for you is this sweet one. And it is done with, oh, here, let me get my little kit. The colors are fun, and like I said, I never would come up with some of these color combinations, but I pull it from the DSP, and I'll talk about the DSP in a second. This is what your card base is Poppy Parade, which I haven't used in forever. Poppy Parade is kind of an oranger red, and it's kind of in between Real Red and Sweet Sorbet. So it's 5.5 by 8.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. And then you need a piece of basic white. This is for your inside, 4 by 5 1/4. You need a piece of Merry and Bright DSP, and this is the fun part about what I wanted to tell you. Let me grab my catalog. Merry and Bright, I love when Stampin' Up, they always do this, but I always like to point it out. Merry and Bright DSP can be found, or Merry Bold and Bright, sorry about that. Merry Bold and Bright can be found on page 9 of the mini catalog. It's right here. It coordinates with the Merry and Bright stamp set. And the fun, cool part about this, which Stampin' Up does so well, this DSP, you think of it as it's in non-traditional Christmas colors. If you can see, they're very bright and bold. There's some granny apple, and it looks like there's melon mambo, and then you see the blues right here. The fun part about it is, oh, there's a little tree pattern that looks like it's in Real Red, and then maybe, oh, here, yeah, granny apple, shaded spruce. Here, look at me, girls. Blueberry bushel, shaded spruce, granny apple green, crushed curry, melon mambo, and poppy parade. Non-traditional Christmas colors. The cool part about it is Stampin' Up says you might use, you know, some of these lights, these little Christmas trees, but when Christmas is over or you're done making your holiday cards, on the flip side of many of these patterns, we've got polka dots, we've got stripes like this. I love this piece right here, the rainbow stripes, and then the blues, and then the large polka dots. So check out Merry, Bold, and Bright on page 9 of the mini catalog. And I have, let's see, did I have it in my, here we go. I wanted to show you that I'm using tonight the polka dot page, the polka dot on the flip side of it. I'm not sure what's on the flip side of the rainbow one, or I should have looked, but here's what it looks like with the rainbow stripes. And then, so this is 4 by 5 1/4. Then you need a piece of, again, Merry and Bright DSP, Merry Bold and Bright, 1 1/2 by 4. And this is like, I'm so smart. I did not think of this on my own, but we're going to layer this right here just to give it a little bit of dimension. Isn't that fun? It's kind of funky and fun. It's stripes with polka dots. Never would have done it. Saw it on Pinterest and I thought, I can do that. So 1 1/2 by 4. You need a piece of basic white. Really, you could use a scrap. This is 2 inches by 4 inches, and this is for the little horn. I think that's what I'm calling it. The horn. Then you need a piece of basic white, 2 1/2 by 3 1/4. Blueberry bushel, 2 3/4 by 3 1/2. And then melon mambo, 3 by 3 3/4. And there you go. I like talk about this. I never would have put Poppy Parade, melon mambo, and blueberry bushel in the same card, but because the DSP brings it all together, all the colors are in here, that's what makes it coordinate. And I'm all about matchy-matchy. I've said that from the very beginning when I started stamping 23 years ago. Stampin' Up makes color coordination so easy. Even if you're not an artist or you're colorblind, we tell you, we make everything match, from the DSP to the cardstock to the ink to the embellishments, the ribbon. So that's what I love about I fell in love with Stampin' Up because They made that part of making card making so easy. So here we go. I'm going to bring in my stamp and seal. I'm going to slide this off to the side. Does anybody else feel like that? Girls, like, do you feel like when you started stamping or started using Stampin' Up, I knew that when I saw real red ink that matched real red cardstock, that matched real red ribbon, I quit buying stuff from the big box stores. I quit going to Michael's. Michael's was probably what I started going to and thinking I could match, you know, and get a better deal with a coupon. And I quickly found out that you couldn't do it. You can't do it. You can't make it better than Stampin' Up. So we're going to layer Blueberry Bushel onto Melon Mambo. I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of that layer. Oop. Hi, Mom. And then we're going to stamp just a little bit. Isn't that fun, those colors? Now, probably, like, I had some girls at class this week, this weekend, they were like saying, probably it's a great card. This could be easily, you know, man card or girl or woman card, girlfriend card or boyfriend card, but probably, in my opinion, like this one, you're seeing more of the blues and then a little bit of Melon Mambo. Like, you can always change it up. I could have used easily just all the blues and some greens, and it would have looked maybe a little bit more masculine. I really didn't think about it like that. I just want it to match the DSP. So we're gonna take this little piece right here, and I'm gonna bring in my Pierce mat because it is a photopolymer stamp set. And I'm going to bring in my inks, which are Blueberry Bushel, Daffodil Delight, and Melon Mambo. And let's open these up. This is, I call this the little blower piece. So I'm going to stamp it. Set that to the side. Then I'm going to set the ink aside and hope that I don't stick my finger in it. And then I'm going to do Melon Mambo. And what's nice about this, because it's photopolymer, I can see right through that stamp. So it makes lining it up really easy. And then I'm going to open up Daffodil Delight. And I will say this is this weekend what I heard the most from my stampers. They were like, where is that stamp set? Where is that year to celebrate? And it is in the mini catalog. And I always like to call those sleepers, sleeper stamp sets, because they're not noticed, you know, until, I don't know, you start taking like a really good look at the catalog. And there it is, and it's so versatile. I'm going to bring it back in the camera. Just a second. The fun part, I didn't say this earlier, but look, Happy New Year. I had a couple of stampers making congrats cards instead of happy birthdays. And then there's these different pieces, like you could make a different looking, I don't know what we call those, party, I don't know. I was calling them horns. If you have another name for it, please let me know, because maybe there is a correct name for these, but I'm calling it a horn. But very, very versatile. It's got something for the inside also. So let's see. I've got it stamped, and through the magic of television, I've got it cut out. So you don't have to watch me cut tonight. I'm going to set that right here and hope I don't lose it. And then I'm going to bring in my basic white. I love this Happy Birthday. Well, Shirley, I see Shirley says she wished she was good at sizing. If you ever need help, just, you know how to get a hold of me. Just let me know and I'll send you some measurements. That's easy for me to do. Okay, for the inside, I'm going to bring in Let's Party. Oops. Oop. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I'm going to use Blueberry Bushel. And then I'm going to decorate the inside of it. So I'm going to do a little bit of Melon Mambo. I don't need that little blower piece. But I'm going to do... Sorry if I'm putting my head in. That one. And here it is, the little fringies. Isn't that cute? Don't forget, if I know Valerie will help everyone remember, don't forget to stamp on your envelopes. Right, Valerie? No naked envelopes. So this is going to go... Oh, and I forgot something. Let's see if I can... Well, I'm going to... No, I don't think I can do it. I'll show you what I did on my sample. I forgot all about this cute little stamp. This one is like confetti. So I did it in Daffodil Delight, cleaned off my stamp, and then did it also in Blueberry Bushel, just to really jazz it up. All right, we're going to bring in my seal. And, oh, here's where I'm going to put, you can, look, thank goodness there's two sides to every piece of paper. That's why you never want to glue down before you stamp, because you can flip it over. I want to show you, this is an adhesive that we have that's in our catalog. And let me close some of these up. Here they're called foam adhesive strips. So I could have used my mini dimensionals on the back side of this, but I had these out for the class and I just thought, I'm going to show you girls. This is an adhesive. This is like having dimensionals in a skinny little strip. And so all I did was, I think I bought these originally to make shaker cards with, but they're perfect for when you have like a skinny little piece or you don't have your little mini dimensionals laying around. So I wanted you all to see that. It's in the back of the catalog with the adhesives, and they're called foam adhesive strips. Also, if you like making shaker cards, get yourself some of these. They make making shaker cards so easy. Get my scissor out of the way. Thanks, Denise. Yes, there's nothing like, you're right, Valerie, there's nothing like a matching envelope, in your humble opinion. I agree. There's nothing like opening up your mailbox and seeing that adorable envelope staring right back at you. All right, we're going to put a little bit of Wink of Stella. The one thing you have to be careful of is, because these are bold, bright colors, it's my ink pads, because they got used all weekend, aren't as juicy as they were. But like when I was making this card this week for class, and it can be a good thing. Like you can see where in between here, this is slightly turning a paler pink. The colors will bleed, so you kind of have to be careful with Wink of Stella, but especially if you've got nice juicy inky ink pads, that you've got to be careful with your Wink of Stella if you don't want the colors to bleed. All right, and then the last thing we're bringing in, because we've got to have some bling, is these adorable 2022-2024 in color pearls, and they are adorable. Look at the colors. I think I'm going to use this one. I think this one right here. Aren't they sweet? Okay, where's my... used my take your pick and I didn't put it back in the little container, so you know what I gotta do. I gotta do it this way. So I was thinking about this earlier. I could have gone crazy with, I love these. They're so adorable. They're pearlescent, and it would be easy to use more than 3. I could really, I don't know. I love the way these look with the polka dots. So that's your first card. I hope you like it. Let's see. You also like stamping an image on the left-hand side of the inside. Oh, to carry the image to the inside. Oh, I see what you're saying. So, Valerie, you would stamp on this side to bring, so it flows over to the, so it carries the image. Is that what you mean? On this side? That's a brilliant idea. Let me know if that's what you're thinking. All right, on to card number 2. Oh, but before we do, I have a little mini commercial. Right now, till the end of October, this is the 35th anniversary of Stampin' Up. And because it is the 35th anniversary, they are having, this is called, it is called the 35% off or 35% more starter kit special. And the starter kit is what you would order if you were interested in joining my team. That is something that I'm very proud of. Right now I have 40 girls on my team. And to get started, to be on my team, you order a starter kit. The cool part about Stampin' Up, one of the many cool things, is that you get to pick what you want in your kit. Way back in the day, like 22 years ago, when I got started, everybody got the same thing. We got the same ink pads. We got the same stamp sets. It all was the same. Now, thankfully, they changed it. So you can order whatever you want out of the mini catalog or the annual catalog. And the promotion that's going on now, it's amazing. You can get 35% off the starter kit. So normally the starter kit is $99 and you would get $125 worth of product. Right now, till the end of October, you get it. You can order $125 worth of product for $64.35. Girls, that is amazing. Or option 2 is 35% more. You get to spend $99 and you get $168.75 worth of product. And that kit, just the kit, ships to you along with business supplies for absolutely free. And then right after that, oh, they're throwing in, we have an event in November that is called On Stage, and it is free to you. So that's another $77 that you could, my team is gathering together. And so it's like, it'll be a virtual event, but it's a $77 value. So if you're interested, and then automatically you get a 20% discount off of your order. You can get your starter kit ordered, and then right after that, you can place your first order and you get 20% off. So I'll keep talking about this because I just think it's a fantastic, fantastic bargain. It's the best deal. All right, here's the second card, and I'm going to switch it up just a little bit. We're going to use the Heartfelt Hexagon Stamp Set and Punch. But instead of making it sending you lots of love and hugs, I'm going to change it to a sympathy card. So here is Heartfelt Hexagon, and I love it because it has a coordinating punch. I told everyone this weekend I'm thrilled when I see Stampin' Up bringing back punches, especially punches that you can use as label punches. It makes card making so easy. You don't have to have a Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. You don't have to have dies. punches are wonderful. So, and when they coordinate, and you can use them in so many different ways. This punch is so versatile because we can put so many different things outside of this stamp set in and use this punch. So there's my punch. And we're also going to use, this is a stamp set I just opened up today, girls. Because yeah, I just was looking, when I decided that I wanted to make this a sympathy card, I thought, well, what verse can I put on the inside? And I just got this one. Hope you know, we're going to use, may you find peace in the days to come and in loving thoughts that surround you now. So sweet, so sweet. So hope you know is in the annual catalog. Then we're going to use Blackberry ink and Berry Burst ink. These two colors. So our kit is, let me set this to the side. We're going to use for our card base, Blackberry Bliss. And this is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Then we need a piece of basic white, and it is 4 by 5 1/4. Then you need a piece of Berry Burst. This is 4 by 5 1/4, same size. You need a piece of Blackberry Bliss, 2 inches by 5 1/4. And then this DSP, I talked about it last week. It's beautiful. It coordinates with, here's the stamp set, Translucent Florals. And this is the stamp set the images are taken from, and it's in the DSP. There's also coordinating die set. This is in the mini catalog. This is online, but online is easy, girls. Like sometimes I think I'm intimidating people by saying it's only online. It just means Stampin' Up! Is going to pull out, what they've been doing is they're bringing out more and more products that are not going to be in the mini catalog or the annual catalog. And who doesn't love more Stampin' Up! Products? So don't let that scare you. You just need to go to my website, kimdent.stampinup.net, and click on shop the products, I believe it is, shop the products, and then look for online exclusives and all of the new stuff. We've got new products coming out at the beginning of November in a couple weeks. So Heartfelt Hexagon is in there right now, as well as the beautiful, delightful floral DSP. All right, I'm gonna set this to the side, and then you just need a piece of 2.5 by 4. This is for my hexagon punch. All right. I'm going to set this to the side, and I'm going to bring back my Pierce mat because it is a photopolymer stamp set. And I'm going to stamp first. So we're going to use this one, and I'm going to bring in Blackberry Bliss. Oops. Blackberry Bliss is such a, I know, it is such a rich purple. It goes beautifully with so many colors. And typically, like, you'll see me, except like Sympathy, I think, I kind of hesitated with the Berry Burst. Is it too bright, you know, for a Sympathy card? But now I think it pulls it all together. I hope it isn't like too bright, too bold. But a lot of times you'll see me, people ask me like, what are your favorite colors? I always answer with, it depends on the season. In the summer, the summertime, you'll see me stamping with the brights, and springtime, the brights or the subtles. But in the winter, the fall and the winter, that's when you'll see me really use a lot of the darker colors like Blackberry Bliss. Gorgeous. All right, I'm gonna put this in here. And if you're new to stamping, this is kind of funny. A lot of times if you hand somebody who is new to stamping a punch, typically they'll go like this. But how we punch is we flip it upside down so we can see exactly where it's going. there's that. Set that. This also, girls, this would make a cool mask. Like if I wanted to set this on top and use my blending, like set it on top of a piece of cardstock and then use my blending brushes. This, I might have to do that next week on a card. You would use this just like a stencil. Isn't that cool? Just, I'm going to set this to the side so that I use it next week. All right, there's that. My piece of Berry Burst, I've run that through the Painted Texture embossing folder. It's a 3D embossing folder, and it is found in the annual catalog. So I love it. I'm very fond of embossing folders that you can use. It's like, I say, it's like a subtle, it's just a subtle bit of texture. So Painted Texture in the annual catalog. Okay, bring this back in. And then we're going to take, this is a quick one, we're going to take our Blackberry Bliss. And this layout I use a lot just because, I don't know, it's quick for me. It's the quick and easy way to make a card with, this is usually this banner piece, or I don't know what you call it. This piece right here is usually for me 2 inches by 5 1/4. And then my DSP is 1 3/4 by 5. I couldn't decide, I wanted you to see it. This is the large, there are lots of patterns. That's a larger flower, and here's a smaller one. I think on this one, I'm gonna use the small pattern. And then on the other side, you can see it's almost like a watercolor wash. That looks like Calypso Coral to me. So this, where is it? Let's use it here. This type of paper, it would be beautiful if you didn't have an embossing folder or a Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Like you could layer, you could use a big piece right here instead of putting that through the embossing folder. Just use a big piece of DSP right there. And this pack, Delightful Floral, has many different patterns like that that make like a really pretty background without a print on it. All right, with Sincere Sympathy, we're gonna pop this up on dimensionals. And we're going to bring in a little bit of embellishments with our glossy dots. Isn't that sweet? So the glossy dots, they're in the annual catalog. I have a lot of them. Here we go. Oh. So they're in, it looks like Gorgeous Grape. This looks like Melon Mambo. I think there was like a pool party, and then I guess this is really bright. I'm gonna say Daffodil Delight. Oh, and there's my Take Your Pick tool staring right back at me. All right. I'm really stuck. Okay, I'm gonna use a big one and a medium size one and a small one. Oop. So there's that. And then I'm going to show you for the inside, for my basic white, I'm going to bring in the May You Find Peace in the Days to Come and in Loving Thoughts That Surround You Now. It's always nice when you have on hand, like the sympathy with Sincere Sympathy. I mean, I'm okay like writing, but sympathy notes, I don't know, that's hard for me. So I love it. I love it when I have a stamp that says what I want to say. I don't have to, all I have to do is stamp it and then maybe put a short, you know, love Kim and Rick on the bottom of it. There we go. What do you think, girls? Let me close this up. So if you have any questions, which one? Let's see, where's my other one? A little birthday card. If you have any questions about either of these cards, whether it's the measurements or you can't find it, or you want a catalog sent to you, both the catalogs sent to you, just comment below, or if you found me on YouTube, leave a comment there, or you always can email me because my information is on the YouTube site as well. So hold on, let me flip you around. It was a quick one tonight. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful week. God's blessings. Bye-bye.